Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome back. Queen Osset here. Yes, another video. I told you I was recording a string of them to get them uploaded over the next couple of days. Anyway, welcome back to day 3 of working through our shadow aspects of ourselves. And today I want to introduce a spread. I believe this spread was created by Emerald Lotus. I'll see if I can find a link and put it below. If I can't find it at this time, by the time this is loaded up, then I'll come back in and edit and put it in, okay? So we know that our shadow self is the part of you that holds all the stuff that's been buried, deeply within you. So it becomes part of your programming. And it's so embedded that you're not even consciously aware of it. Yet, your shadow affects your daily life in ways you can't even imagine. Those bad relationships that you keep attracting, that lack of security that you have, the inability to speak your truth. These things come from wounds and the negative programming that you have that are stored within your shadow self. So in order to move forward and heal these deeper wounds, of course, you need to shine a light on it. You need to illuminate and confront the dark space and replace it with light. Those open spaces, those broken spaces, fill that with light. So healing can begin, of course, right? So shadow work is delving into that, and tarot is a way to help you get a better understanding because it allows you to get into your subconscious. It helps you confront your dark side. Confront your dark side. Oh, perhaps I should take a breather. Anyway, all inner wounds are caused by fear of relating to some kind of trauma that you've experienced in the past or inherited from your family. And these fears lead to erroneous or limiting beliefs that you have. And of course, they mess up your inner programming, so fears, limiting beliefs, negative programming. So what it boils down to is light and higher levels of vibration can be associated with the emotion of love, and dark and lower vibrations can be associated with the emotion of fear. And in my previous video, I said fear is false evidence appearing real. Your inner wounds are caused by fear, and usually it's related to some sort of trauma that you may have endured, may have experienced. But now it's time to think about reprogramming, I guess you can say. There's a lot of this speech, words, verbiage that I have to wrap my head around. Integrate is one. Reprogramming is another. I'm a human being. I'm not a computer, but I'm not a psychologist, and I'm sure that they have all of this, what I call psychobabble here for a reason. Again, that's something that you have to incorporate in your personal journey. If you are okay with that verbiage, I'm going to be working on redefining this work. As I said, shadow work. Carl Jung, he already had a derisive low opinion of people of color and indigenous folks. So, I guess he didn't think that we would be educated or concerned about words like integrate and reprogramming. But I digress. Let's get back on task. Okay. Whatever your unconscious programming is and whatever thoughts go through your mind repeatedly is what gets broadcasted out into the universe. The universe then generates things to put in your path based on what you have broadcasted. If you believe in, again, I think this is coming from a place of a belief, possibly what you put out there you get back. Okay, again, this is your personal journey. You may not believe any of this, right? So it says that all that stuff lies in your shadow and you may not be aware of it, but it happens. Okay, so let's say you were bullied as a child and you have this inner belief that no one will love you. You are afraid that you will never find love. Then you constantly find yourself in unstable relationships with the wrong partner as an adult, reinforcing your belief that you are unlovable. This belief is clearly not true, and that programming is negative, but the universe can't tell the difference. Yeah, I wish if you're bullied, I think that may bring up some other issues. We'll talk about that as well. So it says, like I said, it says the belief is clearly not true and that reprogramming or programming is negative, but the universe can't tell the difference. It just responds based on your code. You heal by rewriting your code. All right, so preparing for your reading. You can do a reading for yourself and allow the cards to shadow what you can't see about yourself. Okay, so the tarot cards are an excellent tool for self-reflection. And as with any reading, you will feel blocked, or you may feel blocked, and you may not be able to achieve any kind of real depth unless you are in the right frame of mind. So that's why I suggest for some people that you go ahead and work with oracle cards, because you get more of an intense hit, let's say, from the keywords on oracle cards. Of course, find a comfortable space to do your reading and a time when you won't be disturbed. All right? So you want to get into what we call receptive mode. Allow yourself to be open to receiving the messages that these oracles are going to give to you. All right? Now that you're in the right frame of mind, get ready to ask certain questions. Now, I have, as I said, there's certain questions that you can ask. What fears of mine underlie this issue? Let's say you're looking at a particular issue. What am I refusing to acknowledge at this time? What limiting beliefs are holding me back? Things like that. You can also ask, how can I heal these issues? Okay, so of course you want to have your journal, your note paper, of course the writing instrument, to just write down everything that you feel, your interpretation, and all of that. Don't struggle over the meaning of the cards. Just the first hit, the first feeling, the first sensation that you get is what's important. So I have a 5-card spread. Rather 6-card spread, as I said, came from Emerald Lotus. And let's see what we can do. I'm going to work with the Gil Tarot initially. I'm going to pull from both the Tarot and I'm going to use the Golden Path. Wisdom of the Golden Path. Okay? So the first question is, how is my shadow influencing my thoughts? These have been pre-shuffled already. Okay. How is my shadow influencing my thoughts? And I have here the Princess of Cups. If you can see that with the glare. Hopefully it's not too bad. Well, how is my shadow influencing my thoughts? Hmm. Maybe my shadow's not allowing me to dream, daydream, tap into my intuition. Maybe my shadow's not allowing me to be as creative as I would like to be. As maybe my shadow's not allowing me to trust my intuition as I should. Okay. Next card. What is my shadow keeping me from giving? What is my shadow keeping me from giving? Ten of Cups. This says success. So my shadow is not allowing me to be open and loving. Ten of Cups is that ultimate and emotional connection. My shadow's not allowing me to fully connect emotionally on an emotional level. Okay. What is my shadow keeping me from receiving? Card number 3. What is my shadow keeping me from receiving? I have a Prince. I don't know if you can see that card. Oh, there's too much glare. I am going to pause. Okay, here we are. The Prince of Wands. My shadow is keeping me from receiving, or it's keeping me from going after my passions, my dreams, what is it that I want? What is it that I truly want to do? What is it, nights are always on a quest. And my shadow perhaps has kept me from questing. I'm being very blithe here. Okay. Was that card number 3? That's keeping me from receiving. Where is my shadow keeping me from going? Well, I just said, it's keeping me from receiving aspiration, a desire to pursue something creative. And there it is. It's keeping me from moving forward, pursuing that endeavor, reigniting my passion, going after what I want. Look at that arrow. It's all lit up. It's all aflame. It's all fire, Okay. What is my fear rooted in? What is my fear rooted in? I'm going to take the card that flipped over. What? The decisions that I've made, wanting to make the right decision, needing to make the right decision, not just for myself, but for the good of all. Maybe. Okay. What is my guidance for healing my shadow? What is my guidance for healing my shadow? Ace of Cups. Beauty. Loving myself more, nurturing myself, taking care of myself, trusting my intuition, reconnecting to that divine aspect of myself, allowing myself to be nourished by spirit. Okay. Now let's take a look at these cards. I'm just going to pull 5 randomly. How is my shadow influencing my thoughts? It's card number 1. What is my shadow keeping me from giving? Card number 2. What is my shadow keeping me from receiving? Card number 3. Where is my shadow keeping me from going? Card number 4. I'm going to shuffle for this one. What is my fear rooted in? Card number 5. And what is my guidance for healing with my shadow? This card is sticking out, so this is card number 6, and we'll take it from there. Okay. How is my shadow influencing my thoughts? Inner conflict. That can go back to the Lover's card. You know, I'm at this place where I have to make the right choices, the right decisions. Let's see what the book says. We have been conditioned to label everything as either good or bad and automatically label every aspect of ourselves as good or bad also. This way of thinking creates inner conflict because it contradicts the laws of nature. You show others the parts of you that you like and try to hide the parts you think are unlikable. You do this because you fail to see how every quality you possess is valuable and worthy of your love. Everything about you is equally valuable and even equally beautiful. You have chosen this card today because you are ready to move to a higher level of awareness. Oops, glare. It's time to embrace all of who you are and time to accept and love every part of you. Rather than try to change the things you don't like about yourself, why not just try loving them instead? How is my shadow influencing my thoughts? Well, I'm really not sure if I'm feeling conflictual about this. I think I've gotten to a place in my life where I pretty much accept everything about who I am. This card reflects the start of a new beginning. You empower yourself and feel whole. Inner harmony, success, and happiness await you. Maybe there's still some of this that I still have to work on, and that's why I'm doing shadow work. What is my shadow keeping me from giving to others? Oh boy. Yeah, abundance from within. Let's see. Doesn't that tie back to the tarot card that I pulled earlier? Yeah. What did I say? I had the 10 of Cups here. Abundance from within. Oof. Okay. Wow. You all know I'm making myself very vulnerable by doing this live like this. I really like to see some responses. Try to be gentle, try to be kind, okay? What is my shadow keeping me from receiving? Spontaneous and intuitive creation. This is the one card that I said I did not like. And that was that. The Knight of Wands. I want to see. No, that was receiving. Going. Three, receiving. What is it rooted in? No, wait, it was the Knight. No. 1, 2, 3. What is my shadow keeping me from receiving? Spontaneous and intuitive creation. You can't make this stuff up. See the Knight of Wands here? Aspiration. Creativity. There's a monster on this card. I need to read this. Spontaneous and intuitive creation. Let's take a look and see. You have drawn this card today to remind you that the life force within you is the most creative force on earth. At the heart of every living thing, some creative force and potential exists. You are part of one universal soul and are energetically connected to the eternal light of creation. Close your eyes for a moment and feed the creative force within you. Feel yourself in communion with the entire universe. You hold the potential and power to spontaneously create by tapping into the universal energy field of endless possibility. But you must find, or rather you must first feed this power within you and love and trust it. You can create whatever it is you want, provided your mind, heart, and soul agree and are in alignment. Pay particular attention to impulses and ideas that come to you seemingly from nowhere. Your intuition can be your greatest asset. Trust all that you sense and feel and be guided by your instincts. Thoughts and ideas are the seeds of every creation, and spontaneous creation begins by the planting of the seed. What did I say about this Knight of Wands? This is spontaneous creation. Okay. You see, shadow work is not an easy process. It's not a short process. It's an ongoing process. Wow. Okay. Fourth question. Where is my shadow keeping me from going? And it says here, I am blessed. Keeping me from pursuing my blessings? Keeping me from pursuing my gifts, what I want? What was the tarot card that came up? Card number 5. See that? Release the arrow. You know, it's keeping me from pursuing what I want to go after, in spite of any obstacles or obstructions or delays or inconveniences that I might experience. I should just go for it. You can see that without the glare. I hope you can. Okay. What is my fear rooted in? timeless earth. See the frog. You have picked this card today to help you remember the importance of spending time in nature and connecting with Mother Nature's healing energies. Feel the sunlight and breeze caress your face as you connect with the timeless love of Mother Earth. All is in perfect harmony. Listen to the breeze and allow your mind to be cleared of all unwanted thoughts and concerns. What is my fear rooted in? Being in nature will give you a new perspective on things and remind you of all that really matters, because when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you except your soul and all the loving moments and memories of your life. Let this be a time of inspiration and healing. Allow your time to rediscover, or rather allow yourself time to rediscover the real you. What is my fear rooted in? I'd like one of you to chime in on that, what I just read. Give me your opinion, what my fear is rooted in based on this card. I'm curious to see what you have to say. And what is my guidance for healing my shadow? Oh, we have spring. Let's see what guidance we have here. Okay. You cannot see it yet, but a new season begins and ushers in a bright new chapter in the story of your life. Only through the darkness of night can we see the beautiful tapestry of stars above us. Life might seem a bit dark and gloomy at present, or perhaps you're in a situation where you cannot see any light at the end of the tunnel. You can't make this up. Sometimes things must turn dark in order for us to see the light. Out of the present darkness, a great light soon shines through. Things are evolving and progressing. Well, even though it may not seem like it, the seeds of a fertile future have already been planted. A ray of sunlight soon bursts through the clouds, and the first buds appear. Spring always follows winter, and soon all starts to blossom and comes to life. Life is a sequence of natural and spontaneous change through which we grow and become stronger and wiser. Beyond the clouds, the sun, moon, and stars are always shining. And the affirmation is, everything I experience makes me wiser and stronger. The light of love always fills my heart. I honor the seasons of life and see the beauty in every season. Interesting. So what is my guidance for healing with my shadow? Seeds, make sure my seeds are planted. And hold on, keep the faith, keep myself uplifted and positive. Know that this is just another turn on the wheel, another cycle. And, some days you're at the top of the wheel and some days you're underneath it. But it's okay. I must not allow myself to stay in a funk or get in a funk. That's not where I belong right now. So, let me know if you do the spread. I would be interested to hear your readings, your outcomes. Wow, I just shared quite a bit with you guys. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that unless I get some participation. Maybe I have to do a live one of these days. But we are coming up to minute 30, and I appreciate you being with me. So with that, I'm going to say I am complete, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.